Hello YouTube! Oh, I've been up half the night. Oh, it's not good. But at least I'm tidy again. Monday! Release day! And let's face it, November has been a fucking huge month. I mean, it's just ridiculous the amount of stuff that's come out. It's really starting to hit home. I mean, what are we, the 23rd today? Yet next week is still a huge week. It would be slowing down normally at the end of each month, but holy shit, it ain't. It really isn't. Now, as usual, we're going to get into this, let you know exactly what's come out today, see if there's anything you've missed. We're also going to have a little look at next week, and that's going to be really long because there's so fucking much out. Then we're going to have a look at pre-orders. There's only one thing that's just popped up, which is really getting me going, ooh, nice. But I really don't know why we need it. We'll get your opinion at that point. Couple of sales which HMV is knocking it out of the park on. You know I don't like HMV, but I will always give props where it's due. They're doing some good stuff this week. You're gonna get your ass on there, I guarantee it. Now, and then of course I have 3 pickups because half of my stuff hasn't turned up still, and of course we'll reiterate the competition stuff for Friday. So let's get into this and get it done. Now, firstly, finally arrived. I have not picked it up myself, but I'm thinking about it. Is the 4K of Total Recall. Now, as you see, we do have like a big version, which is like a collector's set. We have the normal 4K steelbook, and they have re-released it on Blu-ray as well. I love this film. It's awesome for its time. It really was ahead of its time. Nothing like having Sharon Stone get shot in the head as well. It is a classic film. Not as important as the next one. Of course, the 4K steelbook for Rise of Skywalker finally arrives as well. So that is the complete set done. How many of you got it, and how many of you got it without any scratches, tears, dents, or fuck ups? I actually have a replacement case coming for The Empire Strikes Back. Probably just sell it on eBay, but if you're thinking about buying it yourself, knock me out, but I'll sell it to you. Parasite. It seems that we took a while to get these in on ourselves. We just had the normal copies, but there's going to be a 4K Steelbook Ultimate Edition, and there's also a 4K version coming out as well today. I've heard good things, but it's one of those films that I'll probably watch a couple of years down the line. I don't know why, but maybe I'm just lazy. One that should be fucking awesome. Top Gun 4K Steelbook, and there's like a 4K Zavvi exclusive one as well. Look, the bloody same, who cares? We have Gremlins, the 4K Ultimate Edition, which kind of pissed me off. We don't need another one. I don't understand why they sent this one out, but you know, people have bought it, so happy to you. 2 HMV Premier Collection exclusives are both Phantom and Target, which, yes, Kermit's Ghost did pick up them both, like he's not going to do that. I'm not sure if I want Phantom though. I think I might have it normal, but I don't want to get a special edition of that. Silent Night, Deadly Night 1 and 2 are being sold singular. I'm sure you can pick it up in a double pack somewhere. I haven't really looked, but those are supposed to be quite good horror films as well. Then we have a nice little French one called Le Série Rouge. Like I'm supposed to know what that means, but there you go. La Haine is another one, which is, I think it's like a 25th anniversary, but I've heard of it before but never seen it. So is that something I should be watching? Let me know. We have Goodbye Dragon Inn, another arty-farty one I know nothing about. We have there's a double pack of Memories of Murder and Barking Dogs Never Bite. Usually some of this Japanese cinema is quite good stuff, so I'm going to read up on that one. I might like the look of it actually. Say this with no teeth. Short, Sharp Shocks. Never heard of it. The Sun's Room is another hearty looking one. We also have the Siege at Pinch Gut. You heard of it? Oh, I ain't heard of it. But who knows? We have Unhinged, which does look kind of cool. I've gone halves with somebody on this, so we actually bought 2 copies, so you can get it from HMV with the post free and get it cheaper that way as well. So me and old Paul Robinson doing the splits again. But the thing that annoyed me is we're not getting a 4K version over here. Now if you're looking for this in 4K, there will be a link in the description down below. It is available in Germany on 4K. So I'll put the link down there in case anyone really wants it. Hopefully, you never know. Dentist on the job. That just sounds freaky. Me and dentist. I don't like that. Stargirl Series 1. This one's totally bypassed me. Anyone can tell me anything about it? Is it good? But it's a whole series that I haven't fucking heard of. Something called Proxima Next. Sounds a bit, sci-fi. No idea though. We have an amazing box set, David Attenborough's anthology. Let's face it, everything most people in the past 40 years know about nature has come from this one guy. So let's face it, you got to purchase this. It looks amazing. We have the Image book, which I've never heard of either. On Body and Soul, another one I've never even heard of. Sleepless in Seattle, they've re-released that one. Back when Tom Hanks had stupid hair and Meg Ryan wasn't crazy. And lastly we have something called Sky Fire, which looks kind of cool actually, but it's already sold out, so what's the fucking use? That's not bad release week. There's some top shelf stuff in that, and you're thinking, oh, it's got to slow down, it's the end of the month. Not a chance. Next week we've got the Criterion version of Irishman. Oh yeah, that's worth getting. We have the Lord of the Rings 4K steelbooks and the 4K normal set, and the Hobbit 4K steelbooks and the Hobbit 4K set. I mean, look at them. Ooh yeah. If I only had the money for them, eh? Ooh. The 4K version of Akira's coming. Akira's amazing, but 4K, that's going to blow your socks off. The 4K for Blade, oh yeah, they should have sold that as a trilogy. Though. Shouldn't have just been the first film. It should have been a trilogy. Lighthouse is a steelbook. Don't think you could give me that. Not interested in that one at all. Beverly Hills Cop, another one, 4K. Should have been the trilogy, not just the first one. Requiem for a Dream. Heard good things about this. I might own it, but I've never watched it. But 4K, and I know the colours are supposed to be amazing in that film. Coming to America 4K steelbook. Yes. That's next week. I've got that coming. That looks. I love that. And we've found out now that Coming to America 2, the sequel, is actually going to be out on digital in March of 2021. So looking forward to that definitely. Peninsula. I do like the look of this. So, if you haven't seen the film Train to Busan, you're missing out. You think, oh, it's foreign, oh, it's foreign language. It honestly does not matter. Wow. You think this out? How do you make a zombie film on a train? They fucking did it, and they did it. Wow. Now, it's based upon something called Seoul Station, which was an anime back in the day. But what's coming out is a steelbook that has Seoul Station and has Train to Busan, which you can see here. But also the sequel to that is called Peninsula. There's a steelbook of that one out, and also there's a trilogy box set out as well, which I've dotted all around the screen for you guys. All of these are worth picking up. I know my mate's picking up the steelbook, so I'm going to see what his look like before I commit to getting them myself. Shaun of the Dead 4K steelbook. That sold out in about 3.5 minutes. Bummer, but why wouldn't it? Awesome. And that's just some of the highlights for next week, which caps off a hugely expensive and hugely amazing November. Remember, over $3,000 if you wanted to get all the decent stuff. Not all of it, just all the decent stuff, of my personal and humble opinion, would have cost you over $3,000 this month. This near to Christmas? Never gonna happen. But when you jump into the pre-orders as well, on the 7th of December, what do we have coming out, which was actually put up for sale this morning, is Spider-Man Homecoming 4K and a normal lenticular steelbook. Quite why they've released this now, and I don't understand it. I mean, sure, the lenticular may look nice, but kind of out of line. It's not something which you would just go out and get now. What I don't understand, there needs to be a pattern to these special editions, and right now I think Zabby's just clamouring for sales. So a bit disappointed with that one. Now if we look at the sales, that's the only pre-order I'm looking at. If we look at sales right now, yes, you have the Black Friday stuff on Zoom, yeah. They haven't added anything to it and lots of it's selling. Music Magpie, yeah, that's what you're getting at me with that one. Zavvi, not that much going on, but HMV. Not only have they upped their game by doing the 3 for 36 and then adding a shitload of titles to it, and the 3 for 18 and adding a shitload of titles to it, they've got a crazy 20% off Blu-rays and DVDs right now. There's 1,879 items in this. Use the code HIGHDEF20 and then you get your deals there. And they also have just flashed up a flash sale. Don't know when it ends. Get in there today. 50% off Blu-rays. There's a shitload in there. There's about, it's got to be well over 1,000. 50% off, and one of them is Ferris Bueller's Steelbook at $13.99. So you add that, you turn that into half. £7 for a Ferris Bueller's Steelbook. While you're looking at me, go get it now. Holy shit, that looks good. So a lot to go through. You're gonna have a lot of covers flashing on here because obviously I've talked quite quick, and I want to make sure I show you the covers as well. But a lot happening this week and a lot happening next week, and this is the way it should be. This near Christmas is usually very quiet. Now pickups, yeah. This I've seen in that £1 under shop for ages. Never even seen it or heard of it. It says it's a film, it's not a documentary or anything. Chris Rock top 5 for £1. Yeah, I'm going to give it a go, but I've no idea what it's about or anything. Now I was near the pound shop, so I popped in, and yet again you just look at it and there's nothing changing. You're thinking, oh God's sake, do I have to go through all of this again? I thought, fuck it, I will. One more time. And what did I find? A 101 film of FX2 Murder by Illusion. I mean, this is a cool film. The first one's brilliant. I'm looking for that one now, but a 101 film in the £1 shop for £2, I'll have a bit of that. And as I was meandering around the back ends of Amazon, that doesn't sound too good, does it? I happened to come across a steelbook of Die Hard 1, the 30th anniversary edition. And for what I paid for it, yeah, I'm definitely going to do that. Very cool looking, if you ask me. A nice one to add to my Die Hard collection. So that's basically it. A nice and quick, and not rambling on too much today for you guys. But of course we are going to highlight the prizes, because this week is the first time I'm giving away 4Ks. So I thought I'd give away 3. First we have the Ghostbusters. It's a good film in 4K for you guys. We have Everest in 4K. Thanks for Movie Mad. We also have Mission Impossible Fallout in 4K. Not too shabby. What can I say? I will attempt to get another video out this week as well, because in the past 2 weeks I haven't really done a Tuesday video. Where we're getting near Christmas, I am going to be going through the Disney prices and hopefully post something before Friday, just to give you an idea how the prices have done for the past couple of months. So if you're planning on getting anything Disney for Christmas, you know where to get it and how cheap. Next week also, even though we're going to come out of the lockdown, I'm just going to look at see how this when you buy and pick up at CX, how it really works. So if we go back into lockdown, I'll be able to detail and actually show in a video how everything works. I will then order some bits and pick them up in store after the next, if we do have a lockdown, so that way you guys can keep on shopping and not worry too much. But I'll let you know about that one at a later date. That's it for now, guys. I've got some major editing to do because there's a lot of covers to get onto this video. We'll get it sorted, get it out to you, and I'll look for your comments down below. Remember, in the description will also be the link for the 4K version of Unhinged. I think it takes a piss that we didn't really get one of those. Russell Crowe is apparently amazing in that film. Yeah, he may look fat, but you know, good packages do come in fat as well. Remember, on my Facebook page, Peter, Blu-ray Bullet Brit, Ainsley. Yes. Go on there if you want to be part of the fun. All I ask is you subscribe. Go on to there, befriend me, and then invite instant messenger, ask to join my competitions, no charge, and I do them weekly. Remember, the 12 days of Christmas is coming up as well, and I'm getting some good stuff in. I really am. It's costing a bit, but there you go. It's the way to do it. I'm really looking forward to getting that done this year. Take care now. Enjoy the rest of your night, guys. Be safe. Be good to each other, and I'll see you later in the week.